the eternal as I thought. So verily the eternal I is the real in all things. Behold it like this in the vision of the higher I, with mind full of peace in every mode of being. A certain being apart from form is seen everywhere of those who have eyes to see. Therefore, knowers of the eternal I understand that whatever is other than this is but the sport and workmanship of intellect, who, being wise and tasting that essence of supreme joy, would delight any more in things of emptiness, who desire to look upon a painted moon when the moon, the giver of the light, is shining. For through enjoyment of unreal things, there is no contentment at all, nor getting rid of pain. Therefore, contented by enjoying the essence of secondless joy, stand you rejoicing, resting on the I that is true being. Therefore, beholding thyself everywhere and considering yourself as secondless, let the time go by for you, mighty-minded one, rejoicing in the joy that is your own. Any wavering doubt in the eye of partless awakening, which wavers not, it is but a fancy's building. Therefore, through the eye that is formed of secondless joy, enter into lasting joy, adore in silence. In the silence is the highest peace, because wavering is the intellect unreal work. There the knower of the eternal, mighty soul, enjoy unbroken happiness of partless joy, recognizing the I as the eternal. There is no higher cause of joy than silence, where no mind pictures dwell. It belongs to him who has understood the I own being, who is full of the essence of the joy of the I. Whether walking or standing, sitting or lying down, or wherever I may be, let the wise one dwell according to thy will. The wise man finding joy ever within himself. No distinctions of peace and time, place and time, position or space are to be regarded as bringing release from bondage from the mighty soul, who has perfectly attained reality. Of what avail are the rites of religion for one who has attained wisdom? What religious rite will help one to know a jar without having perceiving it? But where there is direct perception, the object is perfectly understood. So when there is direct perception, the I shines forth clearly, without regard to place or time or rites of purification. The direct knowledge that I am that depends on nothing else. And it is precisely that with the knowledge that I am, in the case of the knower of I. How can the not self, the mere chaff of unreality, be the illuminer of that through which the radiance of the whole world shine, as through the sun? How can the words, or laws, or traditions, or even all beings illumine that which alone they gain their worth? The I, self-illumined, is of unending power, immeasurable, the direct knowledge of all. Knowing this, the knower of the eternal, freed from bondage, most excellent, gains the victory. Things of sense neither distress nor relate him beyond measure. nor is he attached to or repelled by them. In the eye he ever rejoices. The eye is his rejoicing, altogether contented by the essence of uninterrupted joy. As a child who is freed from hunger and bodily pain finds delight in play, so the wise man rejoices free from the sorrow of eye and mind. His fruit is what is freely offered, eaten without anxiety or sense of poverty. His drink is the pure water of the stream. He moves where fancy leads him, unconstrained. He sleeps by the riverbank or in the wood. For his vesture is one that grows not old or worn. His home is space, his couch the world. He moves in paths where the beaten road has ended. The wise man, delighting in the supreme eternal eye. Dwelling in this body as a mere temporary halting place, he meets the things of sense just as they come, like a child subject to another's will. So lived the knower of the eye, who shows no outward sign or is attached to external things. Whether clothed in space alone, or wearing other vestures, or clothed in skins, or in a vesture of thought, like one in trance, or like a child, or like a shade, he walks the earth. Withdrawing desire from the things of desire, ever contented in the eye, the wise one stand firm through the eye alone. Now as a fool, now as a wise man, now as a great and wealthy king, now a wanderer, now a wise one, now dwelling like a serpent, solitary, now full of honor, now rejected and unknown. So I walk, ever rejoicing in perfect joy. Though without wealth, contented ever, ever rejoicing even without sensuous enjoyments, though not like others, though he ever seeming like the rest. Ever acting, even though not acting at all, tasting, nor experiencing, but experiencing all, bodiless, though possessing a body, though limited, yet penetrating all. This knower of the eternal eye, ever bodiless, things pleasant or painful touch not at all, nor things fair or foul. For pleasure and pain, things fair and foul, are for him who is bound by the vestures, who believes them real. But for him whose bonds are broken, for the wise one whose self is real being, what fruit is fair, or what is foul? Just as in an eclipse of the sun, people say, the sun is darkened, though the sun indeed is not darkened, and they speak ignorantly, knowing not the truth of things. So, verily, they behold the most excellent knower of I as though bound to a body, while I am in truth freed forever from the body. And they are deluded by the mere seeming of the body. Forever free. The serpent sloth, but the body he has left. Like the cast-off sloth of a snake, remain there, move either and thither by every wind of life. As a tree is carried down by a stream and stranded on every shallow, so is his body carried along to one sensation after another, through the mind pictures built up by works already entered on. The body of him who has reached freedom wanders among sensations, like an animal, but the Adap himself dwells in silence, looking on. like the scent of a wheel, having neither doubts nor desires. He no longer engages his powers into things of sense, nor needs to disengage them. For he stands in the character of observer only. He no longer looks at all to the personal rewards of his act, for his heart is full of exultation, drunk with the abiding essence of joy. Leaving the path of things known or unknown, I stand in the I alone. Like a wise one in presence is this most excellent knower of the I. Though still in life, ever free, I lies am reach the most excellent knower of the eternal I when the disguise falls off, becoming the eternal, enters into the secondless eternal. Like a mimic, was worn the disguises of well-being and ill. The most excellent knower of the I was I all the time, and no other. The body of the wise one that has become the eternal is consumed away, even before it has fallen to the ground, like a fresh leaf withered by the fire of consciousness.